Greetings to one and all. I'm Dusk, and this is Dragon's Reach Part 2, the first instance in it called Party Politics. This one's kind of neat, because this one actually has a fail condition, so you gotta be paying attention to the dialogue here. At least at certain points.
Let me catch you up on what's happening. Queen Jenna can't attend the summit because someone has accused her of conspiring with Scarlet. The hearing is the same day. Someone's lying, and we have to figure out who. Soon as we know, we can confront that person and get them to recant their statement. We need to talk to everyone, find clues to the truth, and build evidence to defend the Queen. Once we discover who among them is the mastermind, we'll take action. But be careful. These people are suspicious and sensitive. Say something too blunt or off-putting, and they'll clam up. If we're obviously undermining their plans, they'll have us escorted out of the party, and it will all have been for nothing.
Pretty much. So don't screw up, in other words. Or try to avoid it. If you do, you just have to start the instance over, basically. It sends you back to the beginning.
Introducing a hero who needs no introduction, the commander of the pact, and accompanying the Kasmeer Mead.
Keep it together, Kaz. You can get through this. Be confident, like Jory.
Kasmeer, come over here. Don't look so glum.
And Canach's here, too.
Hello, dear Kasmeer. Don't worry your little face over what the Herald's papers say. You'll always be noble in my eyes.
Countess Anise. That's direct, and kind of you to say. I'm afraid I don't feel particularly noble.
Then we must do something about that. Nobility isn't in the blood, as so many believe. It's in your choices. Your return to grace is only a pardon away. If your talent for detecting lies is all you say it is, well, let's just say I'm confident we can convince the Queen your value overrides your father's misfortune.
I only hope to be of some small service, Countess.
Alright.
Oh dear. Okay. Let's start picking apart everything they say. One of these ministers is spreading lies about the Queen.
Don't misunderstand, Countess. I'm certainly grateful to you for purchasing my billet and putting me to work. I'm just not sure I understand the reasoning behind dragging me to this soiree of yours.
Controls mine still. We could talk with Canach as well. You don't want to be seen getting too friendly with the staff. And he's acting as her bodyguard, basically. He's definitely not free. So the Countess owns you now? That's harsh, I wouldn't say that. More like I'm on loan to her from the prison. So as long as I'm a good grump, she can keep me with her and I don't have to go back in the cell. It sounds like he's going to behave himself. Pardon me if I don't entirely believe you. Though I do believe you might have a hard time catching me again. No offense intended. Just watch yourself. So yeah, pretty interesting exchange there. He says some more interesting lines here too, that you might hear him say when we pass by him again.
What? Minister Estelle is being pressured by Minister Marula to retire? Well, she would never. She's far too ambitious.
Yeah. Alright, Mr. Noble.
My time is precious.
The Queen throws a good party. Okay.
May Lissa aid you?
Yeah, we gotta ask him. Uh-oh, that's suspicious. Yep, that was a bad choice.
I've never met Minister Estelle. If she's been meeting with Caudicus, she may know something.
Yep. So, gotta be careful of our choices, folks, as you can see right there. Because once that suspicion meter goes up, you get kicked out of the party and you restart the entire instance. So don't let that happen if you can help it. Those little carols there, admittedly. Let's see,
I
what's it?
thought for certain it was Minister Wee who attended court the day Scarlet was there. Are you sure?
What do you gotta say, Noble? Yeah, so if you like gardening, I don't think that will work. I was expecting to see his wife today.
How is everything? Oh, I do hope you're enjoying our offerings.
Well, I've seen one minister, seen them all. I saw Estelle enter the throne room along with the goat farmer, Mr. Arton, and Savari. The wrench turned out to be Scarlet. She did.
I remember hearing afterward that Scarlet approached the Queen. No one paid any attention back then. Scarlet was a nobody until the Queen's Jubilee.
Yep, pretty much. Well, not among the Assyrian colleges, though. They probably knew her. They must have known her.
And then he asked me which pair I wanted.
There's that cat.
Just I couldn't afford both. Why, I should have slapped him on the spot. I wish Muse hadn't invited the ministers. They make me so uncomfortable. Especially Minister... Excuse me.
She knows you're eavesdropping no matter what you do.
eavesdropping?
Here's the prop here. Are you enjoying the party? Yeah, some of the guests do seem rather tense. She's not lying. We gotta press her again. Particular minister makes you feel uncomfortable? Oh, Mr. Codicus. Once you have you in the sight, it's doomed. I hear one minister spreading rumors at the Queen. Yep, Codicus.
Of course, Codicus would be involved in anything that undermines the Queen. But he's not the one accusing her. We have to find that person.
Is that cat wearing spectacles?
Yes, distracting.
Isn't that the cat from the Eastern Commons? The fancy one, Jockey Snuffles or something? Aw, look at that.
How is
on
everything?
him.
Yep, as you can see, that fuss was about this guy, Chauncey Von Snuffles III. He's canon now.
Thank Duena. That conversation
Well, he already was.
killing me.
The conversation was killing him. Don't know what he was talking about. Yeah, there's a lot of fun dialogue here, actually.
Countess, what are you looking for in
Such
this
as this.
crowd? I could lend my eyes and ears to your search. If there's nothing in particular you need me to do, would you mind if I help myself to some of your refreshments? Am I really so dull? Well, here's something interesting. Would you like to know how long a severed head remains conscious?
Yeah, he just said
I
that.
suppose not. Do let me know if you need me to do more than make debutantes and fops uncomfortable.
Yeah, pretty weird. That's gonna knock for you.
No reminder.
It was me, Scarlet, Minister Estelle, and some dirty farmer for goat. The Queen spoke to Estelle. What did the Queen say? Anything else? Interesting, thank you.
You've convinced me. It looks like Minister Estelle is the one spreading this horrible rumor. Let's keep at it. If we're going to confront her, we'll need serious evidence to back us up.
I can take that. Thank you.
Alright. I think we need more
I
from
know
here.
for a fact the Queen had a private talk with Scarlet. How? Everyone is saying it, so it must be true.
Oh my. So good to see you, Minister.
This doesn't add up. Yep, she was paid off. Because just because someone's saying a rumor doesn't make it true. I hope the Queen will forgive
Good
her.
observation. I had a feeling she was lying. The Queen wouldn't hold a private meeting with just anyone, much less a Silvari with no political connections. This woman will testify.
Yep, so now we got someone on our side. Whether she wanted to or not.
I can take that.
Is lying a prerequisite for being in the ministry?
Yeah, probably. I've had some experience with ministers. Not all are bad. Do you like your jobs? Her minister has a gambling problem. If she's winning, she's fine. If not, she's dangerous. Ask my wife if she knows what happened. She's a good woman and won't lie to protect a minister. Thank you for the information. You're good, Crichton.
That's another witness who can help us
Yeah,
prove the
easy.
Queen's innocence. Nicely done.
That one's pretty easy to avoid suspicion on. Because you don't want to take the option to pay him off. It's obviously a dumb idea. That's suspicious, you know?
Oh, no. Avoid anything remotely equestrian. You don't want your guests to enter your foyer and think the balusters are centaurs.
That's pretty weird.
Care for an hors d'oeuvre?
I don't know what that was
I'm
about.
distracted, Countess. What are you looking for in this crowd?
You must be mistaken.
I
My
could
niece
lend
knows a
my
guard
eyes
who
and
heard
ears
from a
to your
doorman that the
search.
Queen... Oh.
If there's
I've
nothing
said
in
too much.
particular you need
Yeah,
me
what are
to
you
do,
talking about?
would you mind if I help myself to some of your
May I
refreshments?
take a glass? If you're finished.
Am I really so dumb?
Responsibility
That may
isn't
be
easy.
complicated.
Here's something interesting.
I can take that.
Would you like
don't
to
think
know
she
how
met with
long
Scarlet?
a severed head remains conscious? I suppose
A chart
not.
emissary visited the Queen that night,
Do
while the
let me know if you
emissaries
need
since
me to
left.
do
The
more
guard
than
who
make
was present will
debutantes
testify.
and fops
Countess Anise
uncomfortable.
hardly ever lets
In
the Queen
absence
out of
of
her
your
sight.
orders,
She and the guard
I've
will
been occupying
corroborate the
myself
Queen's
by
alibi.
planning the extermination of this entire
What's he gotta say?
gaggle of premium
Yeah, we got plenty of evidence now.
I thought maybe some well-placed bombs here and there among the topiary, Or perhaps I'll pick them off one by one with my blade and hide the
Canach,
bodies in
you're
pencil.
crazy.
I wonder, would that reflect poorly on your office? I imagine I'd become a hero to the Crichton people, and still no reaction. I wonder, Countess, are you even here at all with me?
Looks like we've got everything we need. Time to expose Minister Estelle for the liar she is.
Yep. Yeah, and Canach is just being weird. Trying to get her attention. He's probably with an illusion. While the real Countess is watching us,
I could outrun a centaur.
more than likely, and waiting for something to happen.
Gentlemen, please leave.
Oh boy.
I see you've been busy socializing with the guests.
Oh yeah. Best believe it, lady. I know about you. I have a question. Is it true that you worked closely with Lord Codicus? Tell me more. Occasionally, I do small tasks for him, but he's still recovering from that awful scandal. Keeps to himself most of the time. Kasmeer, what do you think? She's... alright. She keeps backpedaling. Yeah, that's not what I heard. I see someone said you met with Codicus more often. You attended his garden party not long ago. Actually, that's wrong. Oh, no, that's right. Just the suspicion meter's still going up.
I can take that. Thank you.
So perhaps I misspoke. Apologies. I shall revise my statement.
Let's talk to her statement again. So no one would hear. Tell me more. I heard the word Watchknight. Tell me more. Isn't that bad enough?
Care for an hors d'oeuvre?
Unless you question the goat. I spoke of Artan. His version agrees with the Countess. And the goats.
Aren't you the nosy one?
I
If
can
you
take
must
that.
know, I'll tell you what really happened.
Yeah, what really happened? Here's the final statement. Alright, this is it. You're sticking by the claim that they arranged this in the throne room. Absolutely, their foreheads are practically touching. They were so chummy they agreed to something. What else could it be? So it was brief, a look, a smile. Maybe they'd already arranged to meet later, I don't know. All I know is I saw them on the bridge, under the bridge. It was the Queen and Scarlet. Tell me more. A noble woman. Can you repeat that? Tell me more. How many witnesses do you have in your pocket? Oops, that ups a suspicion. Someone paid her to lie and suspect it was you. Your accomplice told to say it was a black cape. No, it was a red cape, I think. Have you forgotten? You're trying to confuse me. It was a red cape. I'm sure of it, dark red. And if you and your old friend can't agree on the color of the Queen's cape... Wait, I remember now. The Queen was in a black cape. Yes, Countess Anise was in a red one. Did I forget that they were both there? You know the Countess wouldn't let the Queen go anywhere alone. So you're saying the Countess was there too, what?
This way.
Oh boy.
I think we're done here.
I don't know. Don't let her run away, though. What are we gonna do to her? We have to eliminate any doubt about the truth. Even it's the smallest chance that Stella's telling the truth. She's not. But we need to hear Anise say she wasn't under that bridge. Well, let's go then. Interesting. Suspicion meter's gone, though. So I think the mission is mostly accomplished here. Mostly. So I don't think we can fail at this point. Hopefully not. That would suck. Because I was not doing perfectly. I messed up there.
Stop. Don't approach her. It's an illusion. I am elsewhere. Find me, and we shall talk.
Okay, you over here? Weird. Her voice is coming from over here, a speech bubble. There she is.
My apologies for the deception, but I must go to unconventional lengths to protect Kryta.
Countess, Minister Estelle is claiming that you were there at the secret meeting. She's implicating you.
Nonsense. I was at no such meeting. I did, however, receive a mysterious message signed only with the initial E. The note said that Estelle was in a bandit gambling parlor when she was supposedly spying on our queen. Reminding her of this will be enough to make her drop her lie. Faster than Farron's dignity.
Wow. Interesting. Oh, now we finally got some dirt on her.
I could outrun a
It's taken me a
centaur.
while, Countess,
Care for an
but
order?
I finally realized my part in your misdirection. If you can hear me through your illusion, don't worry. I will continue to draw the attention of your guests.
Illusion spoke back. Wow.
May I fill your glass for you?
So he's just there to distract. Because, you know, a murder Sylvari is not something you see every day in Divinity's Reach.
You again? I hope you're not planning another interrogation. This is a party, if you haven't noticed.
So snooty. Gotta deliver the facts. Traitors to the Divinity. Traitors, they'll find themselves in the streets soon. I doubt it.
I'll have you know I'm very well connected, and
Your connections can't help with this. We know what you've been up to.
What do you mean?
We know you couldn't have witnessed this supposed meeting with Scarlet. We hear you were busy meeting with some lobbyist that day.
Lobbyist? What are you talking about?
So much for subtlety. You were busy gambling with some ruffians.
Keep your voice down. That's a baseless accusation.
Is that so,
I can
Minister
take that.
Estelle?
Thank you.
Perhaps you and I should speak privately and sort this little mess out.
Ooh.
Please follow my guards. I'll be with you shortly.
Dang. Busted.
Countess Anise, thank you for inviting us to your party. It's been an entertaining and productive evening.
No one is more delighted by your presence than I. With all that socializing and skullduggery, you must be craving the longest of naps. Now that this messy affair is out of the way, I feel fairly certain Queen Jenna will attend your summit. I think Minister Estelle will soon see the value in cooperating with me, rather than rotting in prison for treason. I may have use for her. On a separate note, I do hope you will stay and join the Queen's entourage, Kasmeer.
You mean travel with the Queen to the summit? I'd be honored.
Yes, I think that's the right play. You will, of course, have time to relay the full details of your father's story at that time.
Oh, I don't think the Queen would be interested in...
Nonsense. Now go. Say pretty things to my guests and enjoy yourselves for the rest of the evening.
Pretty things. Nah. We just probably gotta leave. Pet.
I can take that. Thank you.
So that's why we're involved, because she's too close to the Queen for her word to count. Oh.
Mine. All mine.
That evil laugh. Well, on to the next part. Wait, what's this?
I trust I played my part in your charade this
I didn't know
evening.
this was here.
There, Blossom. You did very well as the sore green thumb at my affair. I'm sure everyone was far too intimidated by your glowering menace to notice it was an illusion standing beside you the whole time.
Yes. I thought you seemed rather vapid.
I can take that. Thank you.
Well, we already knew that, but that was kind of interesting. There's a little bit of dialogue there. Yes, Chauncey is canon now. Okay, on to the next part for real.